Yo, ladies and gentlemen, K-poppers, Army, whatever you want to call yourselves, welcome into the channel. We got new Jimin. I'm loving, I don't like the fact that they all had to enlist in the army after all. Like, South Korea's GDP is just going to go through the shit because BTS is one of the biggest acts in bringing in all this money to the country. But that's a political conversation that I don't want to have. I will say, if there's any kind of like light at the end of the tunnel or silver lining or any of those other cliches, it's the fact that we're getting solo music from everybody. You know, like BTS is cool as a group and all, but I want to see like who they are as individuals, because we really don't get that. And normally when you have like, or boy bands, back when boy bands were a thing like NSYNC, normally not all of them are going to have the star power to make it out of the boy band. That's why Justin Timberlake was the only one that made it out. But Jimin, J-Hope, Suga, RM, Jungkook for sure, V, like everybody is talented enough to be able to have their own solo work and be popular and be good. So I'm excited to see it with Jimin. This is my first song from Jimin as a solo artist, so don't know what to expect. Follow me over on Twitch, guys, if you want to be part of our New Music Fridays. We're recording this on the Friday that it drops, so consider following us over there so you can be part of the conversation. And, you know, I promise you, you'll like the Twitch just as much as you like YouTube, if not more. Also, consider joining Patreon. As of right now, Patreon, there's at least 10 BTS reactions on Patreon, and there's probably at least 25 K-pop reactions in general. Boy groups, girl groups, solos, K-rap. So if y'all want to see other reactions and exclusives, consider joining Patreon. But other than that, let's see what we got. That horn is nice, bro. That horn is crazy, actually. I turn my headphones up. I got a good time. Yeah, time to get mine. Hammers me, bro. Hell and shit night. I never stop. I never stop. It gets you with me. I never stop. Fuck you up. Finally free. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get him on chance. Not yet. Not yet. Bro, the choreography is fire. This whole set, actually. The colors, the tempo, the wardrobe, it's all just like grays and blacks against this white wall and this marble flooring. It looks so dope, so nice. And Jimin, I didn't know what his voice fully sounded like before, but this is nice so far, bro. Yeah, bro, this is fire. He said, now say goodbye to the old me, now set me free. That's so hard. This doesn't sound like... Okay, so K-pop in general has a pretty specific formula. In case you don't, like, maybe you can't see the forest for the trees, but from someone who didn't know K-pop and then coming into like K-pop, it had a very, especially for the idol groups, they have a very specific formula that they follow for their song structure. It's like verse, and then it's like a breakdown with a pre-hook, and then a build-up, and then into like this very heavy, full-on instrumentation. And it does that twice throughout the song. This just sounds like normal pop music, though. Like, I wouldn't say it doesn't follow that K-pop specific formula, but those horns are definitely giving me life. Hey, those lights in the background that are like pulsing, that's super fire. The vocal harmonies right there too, the vocal stacking, super nice. And his voice is high pitched, so it like sits really well above the instrumentation. Is he tatted like that? There's no way those tattoos are real, right? I mean, I know that's like they're tatted, BTS, but there's no way he has this on him right here. Bro, the dancing is so crisp. And the auto-tune use as well, like, is super fire, bro. Like, it's intentionally over auto-tuned, so it sounds really distorted and sounds like it's coming out of like a megaphone, like a speaker. That's super fire, bro. I fuck with that heavy. But yeah, the dancing, that's one of the best things about BTS and K-pop in general, is the choreography. So even on the solo work, having crazy choreography is nice. That would be a wild tattoo, though. I feel like going insane to stay sane is a crazy line. I feel like there's a darkness and aggression in this song, and it could just be because I haven't heard BTS's entire catalog yet, but I feel like their solo work is a little darker, which I like. I like the dark and aggression is like something that I really enjoy. That OAO is fire. I enjoy the use of the auto-tune in this song, because I feel like a lot of the times they don't use heavy auto-tune because they want to show off their vocals, you know, like their vocal technicalities and just their prowess with their singing, and auto-tune hides that a lot of the time. So like they don't want to seem like, oh, they're just using auto-tune to like hit the notes. This right here is like an intentional, artful use of auto-tune. The auto-tune on this, it threw you off, but I enjoy it. Like, I know that he can sing. Like, the auto-tune I know is not there to help the vocal performance. It's there for like an artful reason. It's like J-Hope's track when he put out like that rock track. It was very distorted, and it's not to hide J-Hope's vocals. It's just that it fits the production style really well. Oh, talking about set me free and say goodbye to the old me, and then at the end of the video he comes and he's in white, like he metamorphosized. Who is this, NF? It's fire, bro. I might like their individual work more than I like their group work, and I love their group work, but it's just cool to see like the different personalities of each individual artist in the idol group. Obviously BTS has a certain sound, and you can kind of hear shit come through as like individuals when they do the intros and the outros, because it's just one person at a time generally. But like hearing their own front to back song, like it has nothing to do with Map of the Souls or anything like that, just straight up Jimin, is super fire.